Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, so it seems like news is a little bit slower due to the holidays, but there are still some, stories that are coming out that, of course, I have to share with you because I didn't get my fix on Friday and Saturday. Jason made me take Christmas Eve and Christmas off, so I'm back today. And I was back a little bit yesterday in order to talk about some Bravo. I need my fix. If I don't, then I get anxiety. So we're back to talk about Teddi Mellencamp, who's revealing an angry text that she sent to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills producers before her firing, if she's filming for season 12, and learning of her firing in the media. Yeah, guys, we have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Teddi Mellencamp is revealing that she sent a very angry text to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills producers after filming season 10. On the latest episode of her podcast that she hosts with Tamra Judge, Two Teas in a Pod, which has to be the most interesting combination of people ever to do a pod. I never thought that this would be a collaboration that I would hear of, but okay. Teddi revealed what her message said before admitting that she never thought she would be fired and addressing her potential cameo role on season 12. She said, "At the end of my season, I was mad. The quote I texted was, I've trended on Twitter every single week from hate and you aren't giving me anything else but the negative. Please, I'm doing the work. I'm showing up. I need you to show my life in some other capacity." This is what Teddi recalled on her Two Teas in a Pod. And she said, and ultimately the goodbye happened 2 weeks later. Speaking of the firing, Teddi said, "I was completely surprised." According to Teddi, she felt that she had such a great relationship with production that she would surely be asked back. And in addition, she had already met with production to discuss her season 11 storyline. She said, "I absolutely had no idea. I do know that there was a new showrunner, so there were changes being made. When my friend texted me and he's like, hey, it's in the Daily Mail that you got fired, I was laughing." But to be fair, though, too, I don't know what this one calic is, but it's driving me insane. To be fair, though, too, when the housewives get too big for their britches and they start messaging production or the network or Andy or Bravo, whoever, and they start complaining about how they're being portrayed, that is a no-no. Andy Cohen has always said, and so has, some front runners for the network, they've said, we try our best to show the women's authentic lives. We don't hold back. If they get arrested on camera, guess what? We're showing it. You get divorced on camera, we're showing it. And they go based off of what you give them to work with. However, it is an ensemble cast. So for example, Vanderpump Rules, Jax Taylor was always the villain and was deemed as like this ass. And he played that role really well. So we never really got to see good, wholesome sides of Jax, if there were any, but we never really got to see those sides of Jax because he was so good at being the villain. And that was what they continued to portray him as. Sheena Marie, same thing. She wasn't the villain, but she was the boy crazy kind of character on the show. And then there was an editor who was fired for coming out and laughing about it on a podcast saying, haha, I used to edit her to look so silly. Yeah, well, that person lost their job. So my point is they obviously see a whole spectrum, like a broader spectrum of what your life looks like. But if you fit into a character really well, they're going to play off of that. It just is what it is. Now, although Teddi did ultimately make a cameo appearance on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 11, she's not sure if she'll be doing the same for season 12. That said, she was present when the cast filmed Kyle Richards' store opening in Palm Springs. She said, "I'm not filming, but I did something for extra, and while I was doing that, I may or may not have been filmed." Also on the episode, Dave Quinn, who is the author of The Real Housewives Tell All, Not All Diamonds and Rosé, the inside story of The Real Housewives from the people who lived it, he told Teddi and Tamra that production did try to save their roles on the show before Teddi was axed after Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 10, and Tamra was booted from her full-time role after Orange County season 14. This is what he explained. Production often advocates for who they want, but the decision is always made in Bravo, and often in times, in both of your cases, in fact, producers very much disagree with Bravo and will fight back. But Bravo makes the choices ultimately, and it seems to be, from what they told me, decisions that are made by like 3 people at Bravo. So it looks like if you are a housewife, the fate of your housewife's existence lies in the hands of 3 people, 3 mystery people who are sitting at Bravo. I have a feeling Andy Cohen definitely gets to weigh in. And we know that the housewives sometimes get to weigh in on new cast changes. Luann de Lesseps made that clear when she was talking about whenever, if ever, the new season of The Real Housewives of New York will come back. And she said, you know, production comes to me and they'll come to me with names and they'll say, what do you think about this person? How do you think this person will fit in? And they'll ask for her input. And I'm sure that input weighs a little bit, but I don't know how much Luann's input, I don't know how much weight it would actually have at the end of the day. It looks like they'll just kind of ask around, what do you think? Okay, bring it back to the 3 people, whoever these 3 people are, sitting at the top of Bravo, and they'll be like, well, the women think this about this woman. We think this, but what do you guys think? And then they're like, we'll keep them. Or guess what? They're getting the axe. Guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions. So with Teddi revealing that she sent an angry text saying, guys, you have to show my life in some other capacity because you're portraying me in such a negative way. Do you think that that could have led to Teddi getting axed? And with Teddi thinking that she would never be fired from the show, is anybody else as shocked as I am? This is not a bashing Teddi situation, but Teddi, Robin, who else? Orange County, used to be Emily Simpson. You know, some of these housewives that we get on the different franchises, they seem like great moms, great wives, but they don't always seem like reality TV gold. And I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. I feel like I've read the comments and I know Jason and I share the same opinion. But for Teddi Mellencamp, I didn't see a whole lot of what she had to offer to the show in the reality TV dramatic sense. I saw where she was a great mom and she had a business and a great wife, but I didn't see where she was really too much involved in the drama. And when she tried to get involved in the drama, it just felt very uncomfortable. Again, though, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions. So go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, also don't forget that it's still the holidays, so things are still kind of slow. So we'll be back when we're back. We'll see you then. Bye, guys. Love you.